Christina, Lynda, and everyone at CNN, happy New Year. I'm Craig David, and I'm wishing you and the team at CNN and all of your wonderful viewers a beautiful 2023.
Our thanks to Craig David, and you won't want to miss a special performance by Craig David from Twickenham Film Studios. That is coming up next hour. Well, this hour we are celebrating in the new year in Athens, Kyiv and Romania, and we just saw the city of Brasov, Romania bring in 2023 in grand style with fireworks and celebrations. And in about 20 minutes or so, Lagos and Amsterdam will welcome in 2023. Well, at this moment, about 500,000 people are strolling down the Champs-Élysées to ring in 2023 in Paris, with fireworks swelling around the Eiffel Tower. We have plenty more live coverage in just a moment, but right now, the second season of The White Lotus has been one of the biggest hits of 2022. The HBO Max dark comedy sparks endless discussion and speculation amongst its fans. And one of the stars of the show is Theo James, who plays Cameron Sullivan. I spoke to him about the show, about acting, his family, and much more. Theo James, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, how are you?
I'm well. So I have to say, I watch The White Lotus, Emmy Award-winning show. I love it. But I hate every character.
Oh, yeah.
I hate every character, but it works, right? Even your character.
I mean, especially my character. Jeez, he's a scumbag. I was just watching a clip of him and I was kind of repulsed by my own self. Yeah, I mean, that's what Mike does so well, is he creates unlikable characters, but this, in a strange way, you have empathy for them or you understand them.
I've seen a lot of guys who make all this money and they just start acting different.
You guys party?
Lady Molly.
Oh my God, are you kidding?
That's fun.
That's fun.
There is nudity, there is sex scenes involving you. Do you get nervous?
It's always a bit awkward, but not kind of nervous like you're about to go on stage, if you know what I mean. Because it's, you know, you have to figure out the mechanics of it.
Do they close the set? Is it a smaller crew, or is it everyone there?
No, they hand out popcorn and people come in. No, thankfully they close the set and they make it small and, you know, as intimate as it needs to be.
This current season of White Lotus is set in Sicily. Picture perfect location.
It was great to be there, and it also, you know, that's a bit of the theme of the show, isn't it? It's about sex, sexual politics, and Italy is so rich for that, isn't it? Historically and, you know, existentially.
I have 3 daughters. The youngest just turned 2. I understand you have a baby girl.
I do, yeah, 2.5, yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you, and you too.
How do you like the role of being a dad?
I love it, I love it. You know, I think it enables you, hopefully, to become a better person, you know, but also to care deeply much more about something outside yourself, you know, so it shifts your, as you know from having 3 kids, it shifts your kind of, in a cheesy way, your outlook on the world. You know, before kids you can be quite self-centric, and suddenly it changes and you realize that none of that really matters at all.
Will she get a sibling?
Yes, I hope so, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know where we'll find a sibling. On the street, maybe.
Welcome to Dauntless.
2 stages of training. The first is physical. Push your bodies to the breaking point.
Of course, you did the Divergent films.
Yes.
I read that you felt typecast after that. In what way?
You know, those type of films are inherently because what they're based around is to, you know, be seen by the widest possible, you know, audience, and as a result, it can sometimes make the themes in it a bit less acute. So, as a result, it can be less fulfilling as an actor, and yeah, you kind of find yourself, you know, seen in a very specific way.
If a casting director came calling for the role of James Bond, would you take it?
I don't think they'd take me.
Why on earth
I'm
not?
too Greek. I'd be called Bondopolis.
They tend to go for a good-looking British guy who can do action film. Tick, tick, tick.
I think honestly now is the time for it to go in a different direction. I think it needs diversity, it needs a change.
Do you have
Would you do it? Would you be Bond?
Do you think there'd be a female James Bond one day?
I like the idea of that, actually.
You work with UNHCR.
Yeah.
How did you get involved with UNHCR? What's your connection?
My grandfather, who was Greek, he, during the Second World War, as the Nazis came into Athens, he had to escape by boat, you know, across the Aegean. Then he had to take basically refugee status and go, you know, on foot, and ended up being, you know, helped in Damascus. So it was the other way around. You know, it was Europeans flooding out and seeking refuge in Syria. So I'm also interested in, you know, male mental health and young men after they lose their homes, they have to travel, they lose identity, and you get very high levels of anxiety and deep depression in, you know, men and women. But, you know, because I'm a young man, it's a way of kind of reaching across that divide a little bit, and I understand that.
So 2023, what are your hopes for the year ahead?
I'd love to have as much time with family, one-to-one. You know, it's suddenly, as you know, with kids, suddenly a year goes by and they have changed and grown up and evolved, but I don't want to miss any of that. You know, it's hard, isn't it, when you're away a lot.
And you've got some trips to Australia to see family
Trips
in
to
the coming
Australia.
months.
Yes, very soon. We've got a big family in Oz. So there's, you know, I come from a big family. There's 5 kids, and, you know, we're all going out to have a big kind of reunion.
Should we have a toast?
Yes, please.
Happy New Year!
Cheers to
Happy New Year.
2023 and to Oz.
And to good health.
And to good health. Cheers.
Wonderful discussion with Theo James there. I am looking forward to the next episode, the next series of The White Lotus, and I wish Theo James and his family in Australia a very happy New Year. We're still ahead. We will head to Lagos, where they are about to welcome in 2023. Stay with us.